hope you never have to go to the hospital while visiting Madrid. However, here in the north, we have Hospital La Paz. The closest metro to here is Begoña. Today, we are going to be walking from Begoña all the way down south until we get to Atocha. The journey time for today is roughly 2 hours. Quite a long journey, but it's a very nice walk. And actually, it's just one really long road. So that should be interesting. Likewise, we have the 4 tallest buildings in Spain right in front of me. These buildings were built as part of the financial sector, and it's called Cuatro Torres, which literally translates as 4 towers. Interestingly, there's actually not just 4 towers now. There's another one, and the other tower is a business school. Around this area, there's actually a shopping centre that they've started to build. It only recently opened, and there's a few bars as well. The place I'm walking past right now is actually where the embassies are. I think there's a bunch of embassies here. I know that the British one is here because I've been there before. However, there's a number of other ones. So anyone who knows me knows that I'm a little bit obsessed with the weather. Today, supposedly it's supposed to rain on multiple occasions. I was actually debating whether to actually do this recording today, and the reason why is because of the intermittent rain. The thing is, as you can see right now, the weather is beautiful, so I cannot complain. However, I may need to stop off during this journey. We'll just have to take it as it comes, you know? There are thunderstorms due, so fingers crossed it's not while we're doing this walk. I then thought to myself, you know what, I can do this recording next week, right? No. Next week is also thunderstorms, so it's not a possibility then either. Here we have the Hotel Eurostars Madrid Tower. A lot of the teams that play Real Madrid, they stay here, and actually there's a coach here right now with Club Atlético Osasuna, so that's exciting. Totally by chance, I walked past a free to move car. These things are absolutely fantastic. You can download the application and rent the cars for a day. I think last time I checked, it was like 50 euros to rent one for the entire day. If you want to rent it for like literally 10 minutes, 20 minutes to get from somewhere to somewhere else, then you can do that too, and it's of course a lot cheaper, but yeah, it's not too bad. Just a quick mention on that as well, actually, it includes insurance, so you don't need to get any of that sorted out, which is a big positive, I suppose you could say. We are making our way down now to the bus station at Plaza de Castilla. There are buses you can get here that take you outside of Madrid. This is kind of like a hub for all the buses internal to Madrid as well, so that's great. So I'm about to go down these stairs, which takes us down to Mercadillo de Plaza Castilla, which is a market that you can go to on Sundays, and I think they're also their bank holidays. They sell a bunch of stuff. We'll have a quick look down there now. The new camera that I've been using, it's called an Insta360. It's been absolutely fantastic up to this point, and then all of a sudden I've started having a few issues with it. I say a few issues, there's just one main issue. It said that I had 15 minutes left of recording, and I thought to myself, okay, that can't be right because I deleted footage. And I just checked back and I was like, okay, nothing's on there, but the storage said I have 15 minutes, and I thought, well, maybe it must be just an error on the screen or something, right? So I thought to myself, fine, I'll just continue with the day. I've kept recording and it said your memory is full, so I couldn't record anymore. Either right now I am gonna laugh about it, cry, or get angry. So I've chosen to laugh about it. It's fine. You know, these things happen. It's I'd say a minor setback, but it's slightly ruined the flow of the day because I've now checked out how to get home from here. I can get a bus which takes 48 minutes, or I can walk, which takes 46 minutes. Not very well communicated to get me home, and therefore my plan is to walk. I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with this camera, and hopefully I can come out a bit later today. These things happen, we're still learning. Yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated, you know. You put a lot of effort into setting up all of this stuff, having the correct equipment, and then finally when you have everything put together and you have a setback like this where I have to physically go home, figure out what's wrong, it's just a little bit frustrating. Hopefully for you guys this should be an easy transition. You'll just see me walking here and then all of a sudden I'll be back out again. This has quite frankly been an absolute disaster. So I saw the electric scooters that you can get here in Madrid. I picked one of them up, one of the Lime scooters, and I thought to myself, right, what I'll do is I'll ride the scooter as close as I can into one of the designated parking areas, and then I'll walk from there. It turns out that the closest one to where I live is a 28-minute walk. Well, I was on that scooter for about 18 minutes. So all in all, I've not actually shortened my journey at all. I've probably added more time on than what I originally had. You couldn't make this stuff up, honestly. I have literally just walked in the door. As you can see, it's very dark in here, but it's more for the audio purposes. Let's get the lights on anyway. There we go. As I was walking up the drive into the area where I live, the thunder started, so a little bit of lightning, so I think I got in just in time. So I'm going to check out this camera, see if everything's working. Oh God. It's one of those days, it's one of those days. Okay guys, so hopefully we have no more issues. I ended up taking a scooter from roughly where I live to Tetuan, and now I'm walking from the road between Tetuan to Cuzco. And Cuzco is just south of Plaza de Castilla, which is where we ended up before. And then we're going to head south, and I'm hoping smooth sailing from there. Let's see. So I said to myself, I'm not going to let this day beat me. I've been fighting back. It seems as though we've got a bit of luck on our side now, though. I can see that, okay, it's a bit windy right now. There's a few clouds, but it's certainly not raining. So it seems as though when I was indoors, it rained a little bit, but it's now cleared a bit, right? So fingers crossed. That's the rest of our journey. All of the bad parts have occurred for me, and we have a smooth journey from here. So my bad luck today actually started before I started filming. I bought something called a dead cat. Not an actual dead cat, let me explain. Don't cancel me yet. Basically, it's the furry part that goes on the top of the microphone, right? And it basically stops the wind from interfering with the sound. Unfortunately, the problem that I've had is that the dead cat is so large that it comes into the frame. This causes issues for me, as you can imagine. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I've gone back to the old one that I had. One sport that's incredibly popular here in Spain is paddle. I have still not played it. I don't know anything about it, but I know a lot of people that do play it. Do you know what? I genuinely forgot how close I was to Real Madrid Stadium, Santiago Bernabeu, which is right in front of me now. So let's flip the camera and have a look at that real quick. I actually used to live really close to here, and at night time when they were playing the games and the sun had gone down, you could actually see the lights coming from the stadium and the noise coming from the stadium as well. It was an absolutely incredible atmosphere, I must admit. For as long as I can remember, they have been building on top of the stadium here. So they have a lot of building work going on at the moment. Hence why we don't have a magnificent view of it right now. We just have these kind of porta cabins. I'm sure that's where the players are sleeping. I don't know. I don't know. There appears to be many lovely little bars just along this row here. I must admit I've never been to them because they're quite far out of the way. We're coming up to Nuevos Ministerios now. We're really starting to make our way through this trip. So in Nuevos Ministerios there is a massive El Corte Inglés. You can do tons of shopping there. There's other shops as well, so I'd recommend having a look around there. I'm pretty sure there's a Pull and Bear that I used to go to in the high street just up the road from here as well. And there's a number of Zara as well, or as we say in the UK, Zara. Zara has different clothes in each individual store, which is really exciting because it means that what you can do is you can go to one Zara, see what kind of clothes they got, go to another one, they're completely different clothes. It's like going to a different store, right? Like a different shop. So I just want to explain how these bikes work real quick. So basically, you have this little QR code down here, I don't know if you can see that. What you do is you scan it on your phone, and then it will open an application, you download it, and then you can basically rent them, pay with your card on your phone, and a good way to get around. So we're actually going to move on from Nuevos Ministerios now. But just to mention, during Christmas, they have like a little Christmas market there, which is really, really nice. I'd recommend checking it out if you're here for Christmas, of course. I genuinely forgot how beautiful this part of the city was. I haven't been here in such a long time. Do you know what? I genuinely didn't know the Science Museum was here. Something to check out for sure. There you go, I've learned something new. I've actually gone past that building multiple times in the past, but didn't know what it was. I just thought it was a beautiful building and continued with my day. With the time that I have today, I decided to actually walk up to it, and I've seen it's now a science museum. So at some point, I will definitely be checking that place out. It's a slight detour to the direction we were supposed to be going, but that's fine. I can see the main road just down here, and we're going to continue our journey onward. Indian food isn't that common here in Madrid compared to London, for example, and I've just seen that Indian cuisine. Fantastic. Definitely going to be checking that out. This is great. I should just bring a notepad and pen. Is absolutely incredible. From here I could see all the way down to Banco de España. It made it feel like it was a lot closer than it was. I know it's not close, I know I've got a long way to walk still, but because this road is just completely straight on, I could see just in the distance. Amazing. Now, I have something to admit. I didn't put cream on my face this morning, and the reason why was because it was so cloudy. I thought, well, what's the point, you know? It's just a waste of time putting any cream on. No, I'm wrong. The sun's out now, it's very warm, and I can feel my forehead feels a little bit tender. So, bad idea. Bad move, Dave. Bad move. So I mentioned in a previous video that there was a row of shops nearby Parque de Retiro. Now that area was called Serrano, and it's actually just over there. The thing is, I've just come up to this top square because it's absolutely beautiful here, but we are sticking to the program. I'm going to keep going down this main road here. However, what I will say is those really nice shops are just over here. And if you walk all the way down there, it will take you down by Parque de Retiro. I've never been so happy to see Recoletas, to be honest with you. That means we're well and truly coming closer and closer to the end of this journey, which has been a very, very long journey for me today. So that is where we walked up to Gran Via before. We're not going to be walking up that way, we're actually going this way. So I'm going to cross the road here, and we're going to continue straight down onto Atocha. Look at that sky, it's absolutely fantastic for a rainy day. I mean, come on. Behind us we have the Real Jardín Botánico. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got some flowers, you know, all kinds of stuff to see. The area inside there is nowhere near as big as Parque de Retiro, but it is still quite substantial. And as I say, the reason why you're walking around those areas is to see the different kind of plant life that they've got in there. And finally, we have made it down to Atocha. I'll be honest, today I feel like I've bitten off more than I could chew. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed our journey today. Thank you for your time and have a great rest of your day. Thanks. This day just doesn't want to end for me, honestly, so I got on my metro after finishing my journey. As you can see, the road is closed, so I can't actually get my bus, which takes me to my area. So I now have no way to get home. Oh, you couldn't make it up. Honestly, I just want it to end.